Hello. Rồi, bữa nay mình sẽ nói chuyện về Read and Discover at the beach. At the beach là ở đâu con?
Ở biển.
Ở bãi biển, đúng rồi. Introduction. At the beach, the ocean meets the land. Where does the ocean meet the land? Where?
The beach.
At the beach. Many amazing plants and animals live there. Huh?
Yeah.
Where do amazing plants and animals live? At the
Beach.
At the beach. Good job. What can you see at the beach? What can you see?
Shells. Rock.
And look at here. What can you see? Can you see the sky?
Yes.
Can you see the ocean?
Yes.
Can you see a rock?
Yes.
What else?
And
What is it?
it's water and
Water.
a bird.
A bird. What is it?
It's sand.
Sand. A lot of sand.
Yes. A lot of.
Chapter 1. The beach. Every day, the ocean goes up the beach at high tide, and it goes down the beach at low tide. So, when the ocean goes up,
High tide.
when it goes down,
Low tide.
does it goes up at low tide?
No.
When it goes up at high tide or low tide? Goes up.
High tide.
High tide. High tide. So, at high tide, how is the ocean? It goes up or down?
Up.
Up. Good job. How about at low tide?
It's go down.
It goes down. The ocean moves with the wind too.
Yeah.
The wind makes waves.
Yes.
What makes waves?
The wind.
The wind makes waves. The wind makes what?
Wave.
Waves. Good job. The ocean is salt water. So, how is the water of the ocean?
Salt.
It is salt. It's big and strong. The ocean can break rocks and shells into pieces. Right? The ocean can break rocks and shells into what?
Pieces.
Pieces. What can break rocks and shells into pieces? What?
The water. The
Yeah,
waves.
the water, the waves. Good job. The water, the waves of the ocean. The pieces of rock and shell hit the water and other rocks. Then they get very little. This is how the ocean makes rocks and shells into sand. So, the pieces of rock and shell hit the water and other rocks. So, then they become what?
I don't remember.
Then they become sand.
Yeah.
Sand. Chapter 2. Sand and rocks. What can you see in the sand and on the rocks at the beach? At low tide, the tailing shell hides under the sand. So, where Where does the telling shell hide?
Under the sand.
A good job. Does the telling shell hide on the sand?
No.
Where does it hide?
Under the sand.
Under the sand. Very good. It hides there because other animals like to eat it. Why does it hide?
The animal eat it.
Because other animals like to eat it. It gets food and water with one of its siphons.
Siphon này với.
Siphon là cái vòi. Đây. Đâu rồi?
Sao dần lại cái hình này vậy?
Đây này. Siphon.
Yeah.
So, how can it get food and water? With what?
The siphon.
Yes, the siphons. Rồi, tiếp tục nha. The ring-flat periwinkle hides in the ring seaweed.
Periwinkle đây với.
Nè, cái con này gọi là periwinkle nè. Đây, nguyên con này nè. Con này là flat periwinkle.
Flat này với.
Flat là phẳng á. Nhưng mà cái tên của nó nguyên cái tên của nó là flat periwinkle. Ha. The ring-flat periwinkle hides in the ring seaweed. Ha. Where does the flat periwinkle hide? Where?
In the seaweed.
In the seaweed.
Sao con nhìn nó giống như nấm quá vậy?
Nhìn giống như nấm vậy ha. Nhìn cái này giống nấm quá ha.
Dạ.
Nhưng mà nó có cái vỏ ốc này.
Con nhìn con muốn ăn rồi, không nấm rồi.
Can you see it here? Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes, I can see it. Right, barnacle là con hà này, nguyên đống này này. Nhìn thấy kia đúng không?
Đúng rồi.
The barnacle lives on rocks. Where do barnacle live?
On rock.
On rock.
Nếu vậy thì sao nó ăn?
Chắc nó phải có cái gì đó, có cái miệng đó nó mới ăn được chứ. Đúng không? Nó ăn plankton đó.
Plankton này vậy.
Nó ăn sinh vật phù du đó. Plankton đó ha. Ngứa ăn. Its shell rolls onto the rocks, so it doesn't move when there are waves.
Không có gì.
So, does it move when there are waves?
No.
Does it run when there are waves?
No.
So, how does it when there are waves? It doesn't
Move.
Right. Some barnacles roll on wells. Nè, ở dưới này.
Ghê quá.
Ghê quá. Chapter 3. In rock pools. At low tide, the ocean moves down the beach. Then you can find rock pools. So, when can you find rock pools? At low tide or at high tide?
Low tide.
At low tide. Good job. Let's look in a rock pool. Here's a rock. What is it?
Here is a car.
It's a crab. It gets food with its big, strong claws. So, it gets food with what?
Big strong claw.
Oh, good job. It gets food with its mouth.
No. Big strong claw.
Yeah. It eats barnacles, starfish, and other little animals. What does it eat?
Starfish, barnacle, and small animal.
Small animal. Good job. Does it eat big animal?
No.
What does it eat?
Small animal.
It eats plants too. Does it eat plant?
Yes.
It eats plant too. Does it eat candy?
No.
No, it doesn't eat candy. It eats plants. Right. The starfish. This is the starfish. What is it? What is it?
It's a starfish.
It's a starfish. The starfish can put its stomach out of its mouth. Then it can eat this big clam. Clam là cái con này nè, con trai nè, clam ha. Nó đã ăn cái con trai nè ha.
Con trai á bà.
Con trai á, cái con trai ở trong đó có ngọc trai.
Con trai là đàn ông á.
À, nhưng mà con trai này là cái con này nè. Con trai trong trường hợp này nghĩa là cái con này ha. Can it put its stomach out of its mouth?
Yes.
To do what? To do what chị Anh? To eat?
Eat
the clam.
clam.
Crabs eat starfish and starfish eat clams. This is called a food chain. Chuỗi thức ăn ha, chuỗi thức ăn. Đó, cái con này nó ăn cái con này, rồi cái con này nó lại ăn cái con này, gọi là chuỗi thức ăn. Đó,
Rồi con này ăn gì? Ăn mấy cái này nè.
hay là ăn plant,
Ăn mấy cái này nè. Nè, mấy cái
rong rêu, nó phải có cái gì đó nó ăn chứ, chắc chắn là nó phải ăn cái gì đó.
Sao con gì cũng phải có ăn.
Trong cái chuỗi thức ăn này thì cái con crab này nó đứng đầu chuỗi thức ăn. Đó.
Đây được không?
Tại nó đứng đầu tiên nè. Vậy đó không?
Nó ăn hết hai con này luôn.
Đúng rồi. Nó không ăn con này. Con này nó không ăn con này. Nhưng mà con này nó lại ăn con này, mà con này ăn con này.
Sao con nó
là cái chuỗi thức ăn.
Sao con nó không ăn con đó đâu ba?
Chắc là nó cứng quá. Chắc là nó cứng quá hay sao đó.
Mở ra.
Ba không biết.
Cái càng nó mạnh mà nó mở ra.
Có thể là nó không thích ăn con này. Đó. Giống như con không chịu ăn nấm vậy đó. Nhưng mà cái con này nó ăn được con này, cho nên là con này nó ăn con này. Đó, vậy đó. Chapter 4. Near the beach. Many fish and other little animals live in the water near the beach. There's lots of food for them there. The broth is seaweed and little animals. Con đó đó, con tôm á. The broth is seaweed and little animals. What does the broth eat?
Seaweed and little animals.
Yes. Does the broth eat banana?
No.
No, it doesn't. It is seaweed and little animals. The broth has 20 legs. How many legs does the broth have?
20.
20 legs. The broth has 30 legs?
No.
No. How many legs?
20
20 legs. It walks with 10 legs and it swims with 10 legs. So, it walks with how many legs?
10 legs.
10. And it swims with how many legs?
10.
10. So, totally, cuối cùng, it has how many legs?
20 legs.
20 legs. Good job. The seahorse eats very little fish. It is very, very little animals and plants called plankton. So, plankton is very, very little animals and plants. What is plankton?
Little animals and plants.
A very, very little animal and plants.
Little.
A seahorse. See, how this seahorse hides in the seaweed. Where does the seahorse hide?
In the seaweed.
In the seaweed. In this green seaweed, the seahorse is green. But in yellow seaweed, it's yellow.
Oh?
It can change the color. It can change the color. So, in the green seaweed, how is the seahorse? Is it green or yellow?
Green.
Green. How about in the yellow seaweed? Is it green or yellow?
Yellow.
Yellow. So in the green seaweed, the seahorse is red? No.
Green.
How is it?
Green.
It's green. Good job. Very smart. In the ocean, you can see some amazing animals in the ocean. Here's a seal.
Thêm tiêu đổ hả?
Không sao. So you can see some amazing animal in the ocean. Here's a seal. The seal lives in the ocean and on land.
Why?
Where does the seal live?
In the ocean. On land.
And on land. Good job.
Why you?
When it swims in the ocean, it puts its head out of the water to get air. Out of the water to get air.
Mà sao con có đuôi vậy? Mà
The
sống
same
trên bờ.
as you. Nó sống ở trên hai nơi mà. Ha? Nó cũng cần không khí để nó thở chứ con. Ha, con ha. Rồi. The dolphin. The dolphin jumps out of the water and little fish are scared. Why are they scared? Because the dolphin jumps out of the water. They swim away. And then the dolphin can catch them. The dolphin gets air with a blowhole on its head. So, the dolphin gets air with what?
Blowhole
A
in
blowhole. Yeah, a blowhole. Does the dolphin get air with nose?
Yes.
Nose?
No.
Does it have nose?
No.
No, it doesn't. It has the blowhole. Where is the blowhole?
In its head.
On its head. Good job.
In mà.
On its head. Ở trên đầu.
I.
On sunny days, the barking shark swims at the top of the ocean. So, on sunny days, where does the barking shark swim?
On
At the top of the ocean or at the bottom of the ocean?
top.
At the top of the ocean. It can eat lots of plankton there. Plankton is its favorite food. So, what is its favorite food?
Plankton.
Plankton. What is plankton? Yeah. Very
small.
very small, very little animals and what? Little animal and what? And plant. Ha? Mấy cái cây cối với lại mấy cái sinh vật, mấy cái động vật nhỏ nhỏ. Ha?
Sao mắt mình không thấy
Mà không thấy đâu, nó cứ trôi gọi là sinh vật phù du á. Nó cứ trôi lượn lờ ở trong nước vậy đó.
Sao con có ăn được?
Thì nó hả miệng ra là nó hút hết luôn mấy con đó vô trong bụng luôn. Đó.
Sao con nó không có nhai à?
Nó không nhai, nó nuốt trọng luôn, nó đâu có răng đâu, con thấy không?
Nó ăn giả cho nó.
Chapter 6. Hả?
Gắn răng vì cái trong rồi nó ướt rồi ấy luôn.
In the air, many birds live near the beach. There's lots of food for them there. The puffin lives on cliffs. When it's hungry, it flies down and swims under the ocean. So, where does the puffin live? On cliff or on sand?
On cliff.
On cliff. When it's hungry, it flies down and swim under the ocean. So when it's hungry, it flies down and swim over the ocean
Yes.
or under the ocean.
Swim in the ocean.
In the ocean. Good job. Then it catches its favorite fish. It catches what?
His favorite fish.
Favorite fish. It catches favorite plant.
No.
No.
Fish.
Fish. Right. The pelican. Pelican can catch lots of fish in its big bill. Pelican can catch lots of fish in its what?
Big bill.
Big bill. it opens its bill and the water goes out. Then it can eat the fish. A pelican can get 11 liters of water in its bill. So, how many liters of water in its bill? 10, 12,
11.
11 liters of water in its bill. Oyster catchers don't eat oysters. Oyster là con hàu á. They eat mussels. Then they open the shells with their bill. So, how can oyster catcher open the shells? With what?
Bill.
Yes, with their bill. Chapter 7. At the coast. At the coast. Coast là cái bờ biển á. Coast. Beach có nghĩa là bãi biển, ở trên nó có sand. Còn coast thì nó có cả sand, nó có cả cliff. Ha. At the coast near the beach, there are cliffs. Some waves hit hills on the coast, and pieces of land break into the ocean. This makes cliffs. Hiểu không? Có hiểu không? Sometimes there are holes in the cliffs. The ocean hits the holes and makes caves. So, how can the ocean... Cave là hang động á. Mới đầu là ở đây nó có một cái hole, một cái lỗ thôi. Nhưng mà ocean á, nó cứ đánh vô đây, đánh vô đây, đánh vô đây nè. Cho nên cái lỗ này càng ngày càng sâu. Thì tạo thành một cái cave. Ha? How can the ocean make caves? It hits the hole. It hits the hole and makes caves. How can they make caves?
Hit the hole.
It hit the hole. It hits the hole. The ocean can make arches and stocks too. At the coast, the sand moves in the wind. Then, the sand makes hills called sand dunes. So, the sand moves in what? At the coast, the sand moves in the wind.
In the wind.
At the coast, the sand moves in the wind. Then the sand makes hills. What is it called? Bắt đầu lại ha. Then the sand makes hills called sand dunes. So, sand dune là mấy cái cồn cát. Sand dune. So, then the sand makes hill. What is it called?
Sand dune.
Sand dune. Sand dune. Sand dune can move 100 meters in a year. Nó có thể di chuyển 100 mét trong một năm.
Bị rót rồi.
How long? Ôi.
Có kệ lắc thôi.
How long sand dunes can move in a year? 90 meters or 100 meters?
100 meters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can sand dunes move 1,000 meters in a year?
No.
No. How long? How long can it move? 100 meters. Chapter 8. Fun at the beach. You can do many things at the beach. You can kite surf, and the wind moves you on the ocean. You can snorkel too. Then you can see amazing fish in the water. So, how about kite surf? What move you on the ocean? Con nghĩ ra không?
Dạ chưa.
Chị nghĩ ra ha, rồi mình đọc lại. You can kite surf, And the wind moves you.
Vậy là kind of.
Kitesurf là lướt dáng mà có nhiều á. You can kitesurf. And the wind moves you on the ocean. So, what does move you on the ocean? Kitesurf có nghĩa là cái trò chơi. Còn cái gì mà kéo con di chuyển ở trên biển? The wind. The wind moves you on the ocean. You can snorkel too. What can you see in the water? You can snorkel too. Then you can see
Snorkel
amazing
này
fish. Snorkel là cái này nè. Lặn biển nè. Lặn biển mà không có bình á. Nha. Không có cái bình dưỡng khí đằng sau á. Snorkel.
Sao lặn được?
Đó, nó có ống thở nè. Này chỉ thở ra thôi, rồi cũng phải ngoi lên nặng hít thở lại hà. Để lấy hơi lại hà, thấy không? Không có bình dưỡng khí đằng sau. Có cái bình dưỡng khí đằng sau, tôi kêu là scuba diving.
Lặn thoải mái vậy.
Lặn thoải mái luôn. You can snorkel too. Then you can see amazing fish in the water. What can you see in the water?
Amazing fish.
Amazing fish. Amazing fish.
Sao đẹp quá vậy bơ?
Đẹp quá hả?
Con chưa thấy cảm giác này bao giờ. Chắc khủng khiếp lắm á.
What is it?
It's turtle.
What is it?
It's fish.
It's a
Shark.
shark.
Ủa sao cái này nó...
Rồi. Cuối cùng, the ocean is big and strong. Don't go away from the people you know. Đừng có đi xa nha, đừng có đi xa mấy người bạn biết nha. Có nghĩa là con đi ra biển, con đừng có đi xa khỏi ba mẹ nha. Look for flags. Có chừng bị cuốn ra biển đó. Look for flags. Tìm mấy cái cờ, ha. They tell you where and when you can swim. So, what does the flag tell you?
Where you can swim.
Yes, where you can swim and when you can swim. Có nghĩa là lúc nào mà biển động á, thì người ta sẽ cắm cờ đỏ hay cờ đen gì đó. Mình không có được ra biển đâu. Ra biển coi chừng nó cuốn ra ngoài luôn á. Nghe. Have fun at the beach, but remember the ocean plants and animals. Keep the beach clean for plants, animals, and other people. So, keep the beach clean for who? And for what?
Who?
For who and for what? Keep the beach clean for who and for what?
Fish.
For fish. For what? What else?
Animals.
For plants. For plants and animals. Good job. And for
People.
For people. Excellent job. Bye bye.